In this question from the chapter surface area volume, it is a hemispherical bowl of internal diameter 36 centimeter contains liquid. So like you can see I have made one cylindrical bowl and it is filled with some kind of liquid. There's a liquid present here and what we know is its diameter. Diameter is 36 centimeter. That means I can say its radius is how much? 18 centimeter. Further, he says that this liquid is filled into 72 cylindrical bottles of diameter 6 centimeter. So these bottles are 72 in numbers and it has to be filled with this kind of liquid only, right? So the liquid is transferred in these bottles and there are 72 bottles in number. Further, you can see its diameter is given as how much? 6 centimeters. So that means its radius is half of is that is 3 centimeter. And the liquid being transferred from here to here. But then he says that during the transfer, the 10% of the liquid is wasted. So we can figure out that only 90% of the liquid, only 90% of the liquid is being transferred, 10% is wasted. So ordinarily we equate their volumes, but over here 10% is wasted. So we'll equate with the 90%. That means 72 multiplied by the volume of cylinder, which is pi r square h, should be equal to 90%. 90% is what? 90 over 100 times the volume of the hemisphere, which is 2 over 3 pi caps r cube. Now check here, we can cancel this pi and pi. And further, I can reduce this 1 times this. First, let's cancel these zeros by 3 times. Now 3 I can cancel with this, or we may first plug in the value and then calculate. So this is 72 multiplied by how much is this? Small r is 3. So it's 3 into 3. And height is what we have to determine in this case. So let's h be h only is equal to, this is 3 over 10 multiplied by 2. And how much is capital R is 18. So it's 18 into 18 into 18. You can see that 18 into 2. 18 into 2 is 36. 36 2 times get cancelled. And 3 into 3 is 9. 9 into 2, 18. So this 18 get cancelled. So now we get the h over here. H should come as what? 3 over, that's 3 multiplied by 18 is how much? 54 over 10. So that implies we got the height over here, and height is how much? 5.4 centimeter. So this is what we have to calculate. We have to calculate the height up to which the height of this cylindrical bottles, and we got this height as 5.4 centimeter. In this question, you say a hollow cylindrical pipe is made up of copper. So what we can do is to make a cylindrical pipe first. So if I make a cylindrical pipe, its edges are circular. I mean the cross section area should be circle over here, and we can make another one. This is what a pipe look like. Okay, now check, we have been given the dimension over here. So what are the dimension? This is, it's how much? 21 dm long. So the length here is 21, but I can see the other units are in centimeters. So I'll write down as 210 centimeter, right? And that is nothing but the length or the height. Further, we are also given the outer and the inner diameters of this pipe. So outer diameter, if I say that is 10, that means outer radius is going to be how much? Will be half of it. So outer radius, say capital R, is how much? 5, half of 10. And the inner radius has to be 6. So small r is equal to 3 centimeter as the half of the diameter. Now what we have to find out is the volume. So the volume of this material, right? One which is used in making the pipe. This is the material used in making the pipe. So for that, what you'll do, you'll from the outer volume, which is pi capital R square h, we must subtract the volume of the inside air or hollow space to get the volume of R, volume of the material used. So this is the required volume in this case. Over here we can see pi is common, and even h is also common, as they have inner or outer height remains the same. So this is capital R square minus small r square. Pi we can replace with 22 over 7, and height, which is 210 from here. And radius, which is 5 square minus 3 square. Now this can be reduced. This is 7 1 times, 7 30 times. So it is how much? 660, 22 into 30. And this is how much? This is a square. You may just calculate this, how much it is. 25 square is, this is a Pythagorean triplet. So it should give 4 square, 16. I'm getting like this, 25 minus 9, right? 25, 5 square is 25 and 3 square is 9. So we have to multiply 16 into 660, right? So it should give you how much? That is 0 additional 6, 36, 501. So this much comes as the volume of the material in centimeter cube. Right. That's how, this is what we have to find out, just the volume of the material, that is the copper in this case, which is used.